Hello everyone and welcome to Epic Yarn Gems. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a half double crochet infinity scarf. If you've been around my channel for a while, you probably know the half double crochet is one of my absolute favorite stitches. I've been experimenting with this infinity scarf with different types of yarns, different weights of yarns, different hooks. So here are a couple of examples that I've done with the half double crochet. For the one that I'm going to show you right now, I use the Charisma yarn from Loops and Threads. It is a 109 yards of yarn, and the color that I'm using is called Cloud. It is a bulky 5 and recommended in 8 or 9 hook. So what I've done is I've used, I believe, my 9 hook here. And I'm going to start off with a foundation chain, actually a chainless foundation chain. I just really like this. And we did a chain 3, and we're going to go into that very first loop, going under both strands. And once I can figure out how to do that here, what we'll have is we'll have the O from the bottom. And what you're going to do is you're going to yarn over, picking up a loop, pulling that through or underneath there. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and go through that first loop, which makes a chain, still having 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3, and that makes your half double crochet. So we're going to do that again. We'll yarn over. We're going to find where that chain that we just made is. Go under both those loops. We'll yarn over, and we'll pull through that chain, leaving 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over and going through the first to make the chain. Yarn over and going through the 3 loops left on your hook. Yarn over, go back into that chain that you just made, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first loop, and go through the next 3 loops. You can continue to do this because you're making the foundation in the first row of half double crochets, and we're going to do 124 of these. When we get to the end, I'm going to show you how to do a join so that you have the chains joined as well as the half double crochets. Like I said, I've been trying different weighted yarns on this and different lengths and such, and this one is a little bit shorter than I want, but it did come out at a 56-inch length, as well as it was around 11 3/4 widths. I did use 3 skeins of this yarn, so right around 360-ish, 70 yards to make this scarf. I'm not really sure what's going on with my dogs, but every time I go to record, they are making some weird noises or fighting over food. So if you hear that in the background, I apologize. Diamond is trying to get comfortable on his bed. So as we finish up that 124th stitch, we're going to start and we're going to bring the other end around so that it lines up. And then we're going to go into that first chain. So with our working yarn, we're going to yarn over, pull through that loop on the starting, yarn over and go through the base. Then what we'll do is we'll finish our half double crochet. Now we're at the point where we're just going to start doing a normal joining in rounds. So you're going to do a slip stitch join in the top of the stitch, and from there what you'll do is a chain 2. After your chain 2, you're just going to do half double crochets in all the stitches all the way around, and that should be 125 stitches in this example. Sorry for that last noise, that was my sump pump. So I'm not really sure why all of these fun noises are coming as I'm trying to record, but they just are. So we're just going to have to work with that. So like I said, you're just going to do half double crochets all the way around. One of the things when you're working with half double crochets, when you do the joins, it makes it on a diagonal. So if you're looking for a straight seam, doing your crochet like this is not going to give you a straight seam. It's going to give you a diagonal. Probably in another video, I'll show you how to do a straight seam. And really what it is you're just turning your work each time, and that's how you're going to get that seam straight. I don't mind the diagonal, but some people do. So we're just going to continue to work all the way around until we get, like I said, 125 stitches. At the end of each row, you'll do a slip stitch join. For this example, I did 23 rows to get to that length, or that width I was telling you, of 11 3/4. So after you've finished up everything, I always like to finish off my work with a nice row that actually shows finish. So we just did a slip stitch join. We're going to do a chain 1, and then we're going to do a crab stitch, which we're going to go behind and pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through those 2 loops. So we're working to the right rather than the left. This can take a little practice and seem a little odd when you first start, but once you get the hang of it, it is actually a pretty neat stitch, and it's a really nice way to finish off your work. It leaves like a little roll or a barrel on that very last row, and shows that your work is complete and that you just didn't, stop doing the rows that you did. So this is what the crab stitch looks like. When you finish this off, what you're going to do is you're going to join that last stitch with your tapestry needle and just finish it off. Just finish off your piece of work. From here, you will just weave in your tails, and off you go. So this is a relatively quick project. Not going to put the pattern because it is simply just half double crochets finished off by a crab stitch, but I'll put that explanation down below. Again, here are some examples of the different scarves that I made, different colors, different widths, different weights. So I'm still practicing with it, but I really like how these are turning out. I want to thank you for stopping by. As always, peace, love, and happiness to you all. Take care.